Okay, then let's try this here. Let's see if this works. Okay, first of all, cool that everybody's here. Yeah, Wildman, who planned this mission, is not available today, but yeah, best regards from him. So this mission is pretty cool, even if we don't have all seats seated, so it's still possible. Hopefully everybody has a certain idea what's going on. So today our main task is to destroy a tanker, which is determined with VX nerve gas. So the tanker is near the North Korean coast in the CT-207 area, and the unloading will start at 5:50 Zulu. So till then, our main task is to destroy that tanker. That's our short but easy but fun game plan. So our package consists of 5 flights, or 4 flights now. First one is a TASMO flight. Task is to destroy the tanker inside the target area. You see the target area on the screen here. So the Ramra 2 flight is a dead flight with Kolbe as a lead. Their tasks are first to destroy the SA-5s, and because we don't have a Snake 5 not anymore, so they always also then responsible after they engage the SA-5 for a seat in the area. So if something pops up in the target area, which is a factor for TASMO, we have to coordinate that, and yeah, that's their job now too. Stat 3's job is to escort Ramra 2, and Cougar 4 is the escort for Fist 1, and Snake 5 is now history. So in terms of threats, we have the tankers covered by an carrier group, which is the Chinese version. So that means actually we have a little bit easier game, because the minimum approach range for the carrier is just 12 miles. So it is possible to find the tanker, even as Intel knows, the tanker is pretty close to the carrier group, so we have to use sensors or eyeball to find it. But with that minimum abort range, it should be possible. Also, we have J11s and J15s in that area as maximum high threats. Minimum abort range recommended is 17 miles. They have adders, so they can use them. It's up to the fly leads to maybe modify this MARs a little bit to greater results. Also, we have low threats like J8 and MiG-23s. And rules of engagement are basically all the frames mentioned before are hostile, so you don't have to declare with airbags. And if something different pops up, you have to declare with airbags and have a negative IFF response. And for the air-to-ground guys, basically everything from SA2 to SA10 is hostile and don't need any support from J-Stars or AWACS. Also, we have a quick mission flow explained. So our takeoff base today is Soksho. We have a holding point at steer 2, so everybody has the same steer 2 and the same steer 3 as a push point. So our fly leads must write down, please, the holding blocks, because yeah, it always creates trouble when everybody flies the way they want. So you can write down your holding block on this chart. So if the push times and holding times are faded, so to say, then Stat 3 and Cougar 4 presses to the target area together with Ramra 2. Ramra 2 begins their attack on the SA-5 as soon as possible and informs MC. Who is MC? I will talk to you guys later in the spins. after Ramrod 2 is done with the SA5, so this part of the briefing is now a little bit wrong. So we delete that task here written down. So the task is then after that to provide seed in the area. Okay. Then when the SA5 is down, the whole package presses to the target area. Then Fist 1 searches the tanker. Again, take an eye on your threat rings and take an eye on the distance to your sensors. So I would recommend Nova go closer to 20 or let's say 16 miles to the carrier group or to the tanker, because it can be dangerous. So the carrier group can engage you. Snake 5 again is deleted. Stud 3 and Cougar 4, you guys have to make a game plan in the fly lead briefing after this one. What your game plan could be to establish a kind of cap, or let's say cross cap in the area that you think it's most useful, till Fist 1 is ready or done with the tanker. And also, if Fist 1 is done with the tanker or destroyed with the tanker is destroyed, we have to verify it that it is destroyed. Okay, however we want to do it. And after that, we go Miller time. Package loadout. So you see it on your 2D. I don't want to go that in detail. We have no Feeders not here, right? No, Feeders is not here. So we have only Kai Airwax, which is Screwbird 1 on 23025, I hope, or Uniform 6. And in case you need it, because we can now tank, yeah, awesome. Copper 4 should be southeast on station of the FAOR, about 60 miles southeast. So it should be 365.35. Spins MC is Fist 1-1, backup MC is Fist 1-3. Data link host is Stud 3-1, and data link backup host is Cougar 4-1. I would say let's make a plan or a data link plan in the flylead briefing, but that's it from my side. Any questions?
Who's going to clean up that nerve gas when it sinks to the bottom of the sea?
Let's search a map.
Fishes, just fishes.
Just we have some I don't know, some sharks there or something.
Bioengineered fish.
Yeah. Where is the enemy carrier group? You said I don't see it.
Yeah, that's good that you don't see it.
Okay.
Then the editing was right. So again, this is our target area. Okay, this is the kill box, so to say, for Tesmo. And as mentioned before, the carrier group is close to that tanker.
I see.
And the carrier group also carries J-15s, so keep an eye on that.
Okay.
We also have an SA-10 there, according to the briefing, and the AVAX frequency is 230.25, channel 6.
Yeah, if that's part of the comms plan already. So.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You have to stick with your comms plan. Maybe in single player it shows different, so no issue. And we don't have any SA-10 in, or let's say near the FAOR, but we have one more north. That's the only tip I can give you.
According to the briefing, the SA-10 is a factor, and I also advise that we have SA-17 in the vicinity of the target area. So this is it's covering the whole target area. So this is going to be a tough mission, and honestly, I think the SA-5s are a minor problem here in this mission.
Yeah, but good point. But again, I checked the threat rings today, and it shouldn't be a factor for the target area, so to say. It should be no factor, at least for our fly path. But if it's not the case, then then I missed that detail, so to say.
Where's view?
Because I only converted and modified this mission, so I didn't fract it from scratch. So yeah, it can be that I overseen it something. So if this is the case, then sorry for that.
At my point, from my point of view, the target area is heavily covered by SA-10s and SA-17s. I think these are high threats. SA-5s are also covering the target area, but as we all know, these are minor threats. If you or the MC wishes to that the SA-5s should be engaged instead of anything else, we do it, of course, but I think this is not going to work in any way.
Okay.
And we would also like to deviate from our flight plan.
Yeah, can you say where? Can you give me a bullseye where this, or do we found it to recon screen? Because on my side I didn't saw it on the
I just calculated it from what the briefing shows us.
Mm-hmm.
I think you said steer point 3 is the same for all of us.
Yes.
So let's do it that way. Let's take the southernmost edge of the kill box. The southernmost threat steer point, not threat steer point, but steer point line. It should be evident to all which that is, and I will reference the SA-17 first.
Mm-hmm.
From that point, it's heading 030, 16, almost 70 miles, and the SA-10 is heading 335, 27 miles.
From that northern or most northern SA-5, right?
No. The southernmost point of the kill box we have.
Ah, okay.
The southernmost steer point line point.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's near that northwestern SA-2.
Correctly. That's the SA-10, and the SA-17 is also in the kill box itself, and it's right of Toejo Naval Base.
Yeah, so with the range of the harpoon, I think this could work out.
Yeah. The problem is, so we can discuss it in the fly brief, I think, in the fly lead brief. But I think the problem here is that you can only see you don't see on the FCR which ship is which. Even when the tanker is pretty close to the carrier group, so you don't know which ship you attack. You know that because of that you need at least TGP range.
Yeah, it's only 15 miles or something.
Can you add the point in the online briefing? The SAM threads?
Yeah, we can. Let's. I can try that. Okay. You set 330. Where's my ruler? Here we go. The most southern. You set coiler 330 for 17, right? Or 21? No.
330, 25, 6, 7 or something like that on the army base.
Okay, that is an SA-17, right?
No, that's the SA-10.
That's the SA-10. Okay, let's
So we can actually rate it by going low.
Was there a 330 and then what?
So from the southern point of the kill box, it's about 330 for 26.
So, but from bullseye, can you give it from bullseye? Just
Yeah,
with the ruler.
Yeah, I can give it from bullseye. Stand by. from Bullseye, it's about 355 for 42.
Yeah, it's right next to that SA2 there.
Slightly north of it, probably at the army base there.
Yeah. Okay, and do we have also the 17?
Yeah, the 17 is Bullseye 028, 40 miles.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
So approximately above or in the vicinity of the Mukyeri city.
Yes.
According to the briefing.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I again, I didn't check this, so but good that we talk about it. But I think still the game plan can work because if we press, let's say, press or stay eastern of the SA5 rings, you know, that is about similar to the SA10 and SA17 rings, then we should have no problems. I hope.
And did I understand correctly that the carrier doesn't have a destroyer with a SA Level 7 or something like that?
They have an SA Level 7, but the Level 7 range is, according to the Vault, what was it, 12 or 15? I cannot remember.
Yeah. You know that these are intercepting the missiles.
But not when you attack the tanker.
Okay.
I hope. I don't know. Well, that's you know, this mission was created for 434 U4, and I don't know if the carrier intercepts any missile. I don't know.
Yeah, he does. I tested it yesterday. It was with 4 destroyers, and if I fire on one destroyer, another destroyer can launch missiles to intercept the incoming missile.
Okay, yeah. So the tanker is not part of the carrier group, so to say. Let's see. I don't know. Let's try it. You know.
Okay.
Okay. Any more stuff to add? Do you, so Kolbe, do you agree? Kolbe, do you agree? So if we stick with our, let's say, if we stick with our fly plan and stay eastern of the threat rings, we should be good, at least for escort and Tesmo.
Yeah, that's correct. I would also take an approach from the east to the west, and of course we could guarantee to take out any of the stationary and SEM sites you see on the map. We can almost also, I hope that we could guarantee for the SA-10, but we cannot guarantee for the SA-17 because there are 6 launches there. I think that's a bit tough.
So if the Tasmo uses harpoons, they can just stay close to the water.
So my plan would be to destroy any of the known positions of the SAMs, which is almost all SA2s in the north, except 1 or 2, and both SA5s, and then we go hunt down the SA10, and probably we can suppress the SA-17, but without any guarantee.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. So if because this is an important information now, are all FLA leads cool with their new, or let's say new threat, or do you want to have to modify your route a little bit more to the eastern between tier 4 and 5? I ask only the FLA leads.
Can you quickly show for start the flight path?
Yes, this is right now your path. And so if you stay here, you're good. So.
Well, Wolfman, the problem is that the flight plan of Cougar 4 and that is the same.
That's
I
correct.
would recommend. It's part of the flight lead briefing, but I would recommend to create 2 cap areas, and maybe that should be the steer point 4 up to 5 should be a little bit more to the west.
Yep.
And
West?
the west closer to the DEET, or let's say Cougar's flight plan a bit more to the east, and we should create 2 caps with a spacing of, let's say, 30 miles. Cougar threat direction 36, and your threat direction, let's say, 330 or something like that. Just an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, we can modify that in a second. So are there any markings in terms of the main briefing? Cool, then I would say all fly leads and element leads are staying here, and the rest splits to their flight. And we keep this pretty short, so yeah. See ya in 5 minutes.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
AFK for
left your
30
channel.
seconds.
Yep.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Back.
Alrighty. So did we have anybody? So we are 8. That should be right. So I think only the escorts have to communicate in this briefing, because I wait for DEET and I wait for escorts to give us clearance, so to say. Our harpoon range is about safe range is about 40, but I have to get closer to the area to get in picture. So I think the best way to do it for the Tesmo flight is let's say we come more from the eastern, and try to get in picture, maybe if we can eyeball our targets or not, but that's all for my side with the Tesmo lead. So maybe we can go through the list with next Ramrod 2. Do you want to something add or any questions?
The IP is that this is at Bullseye. Just let me check here. Your IP should be roughly Bullseye 06742 miles. Is this correct?
Just have to check. So yeah, 06342 is my IP.
Roger. So I would adjust our flight plan to cover your flight plan. So our IP is now also a 3, 4, and 5. Speaking of steer points here, is now the same, and I will also put our target waypoint to yours. Of course, we will deviate a bit from steer point 3. Probably we will split. Most likely we will just split after the takeoff, going straight north, taking out the SA5s and the most concerning SA2s in the north with SDBs or something like that. And then we hunt down the SA10 and the SA17, so that we have some room for our escort flights.
Okay. So
so then our flight plan is feasible.
Okay.
I have now adjusted our flight plan, so I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Cool. Yeah, then Stud 3 and Cougar. So do you have anything to clarify in terms of separation or fly route? You can change it if you like. So I then save the server when you're ready.
I think we're good. We have with stud 3, we have the sort of ingress route lying on top of the egress of Fist 1 currently shown. So if the Ramrod flight is taking a direct route to fight the SA 2s and 5s, then the area is clear for us to stay there and do the cap, which will not be exactly north-south, but mostly north-south with a slight tendency to the northeast.
Plato, are you cool with that?
Yes, just want to make a recommendation. Start Wolfman, take a look at the flight plan of Cougar 4. I will change it now.
I can't. I'm just watching the Twitch.
Okay. Sorry for that.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Okay, just pull steer point 4 to the east and make a new cap. Steer point
Okay, so
5.
you just go below the threat SA-17
Yeah, I
ring?
think the SA-10 is also pushing out, yeah.
Oh, and yes, maybe which air bases are from which air bases we're expecting the threat, or just
I think the carrier
group only, but MiG-23 and J-8.
No. It's also Tucson, which is about
Tucson, okay.
Which is about.
Did they buy the airbase?
Yeah.
So also we have, as much as I know, the Wonsan strip, Wonsan air base, which
That's
is
pretty in the west.
Which is southwest. Yeah, correct.
In that case, I will fix it a little bit more to that. Same what Stud says, a little bit more northeast and northwest disregard.
User joined your channel.
And
I think we should be more east, because if they take off from Tucson, they're immediately jumping on us. They'll have missiles on, so we're like the steer 5 is way too close to that. We gotta move
this way.
The cap way more east.
Way more east. This
yeah,
way.
Because we have no reaction. Yeah, otherwise we have no reaction time at all. If they take off from Tucson, then 40 nautical miles, they're right on us.
Yeah, the idea was to build a little bit up like a counter-opposing cap. So am I allowed to move your flight plan a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
And the idea was to do the same, but a little bit more to the south. Can you see this?
Yeah, I see it updated.
Yep. Yeah, negative. Can you, Micro, can you switch over to stud?
Yes, No.
So we have a counter opposing here.
Okay, so we're doing flight counter rotation, not in-flight counter rotation.
In-flight counter rotation, but we have two counter rotation caps there, on roughly, let's say, distance
but we're parallel.
30 miles lateral. Yeah, it's just an idea. It's okay to you?
Yeah, so you will be watching more Wonsan, and our flight will be watching Tucson and the carrier.
Right. And I will create just also an idea.
I still feel that we're too deep in for the SA-10. You don't get any launch warning at all.
Copy that. Yeah. That's an good call. In that case.
Well, you don't get the M, but you get the SA-10.
So let's
say
that
the cap pushes into deep.
Okay, the cap point is now on the boundary of the set circle, and we do the same with us.
Yeah, it usually fires 45 miles out or so, or 50.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Just
that should be cool.
Just for me, I'm drawing a line, an FAR line, with maybe you can create this line as well, so you know where is Stud responsible and where is we're responsible. We just call if we have a lane crosser from the south west to the northeast or opposite.
Okay, you will need to give me the bullseye coordinates for the two points making up the line.
Okay, the northwest is bullseye 036 29 20, let's say 30, and the southeast is bullseye 098 84.
Can you say again the southeast?
Southeast is by 098 84.
Copy that.
So just everything which is north or south of that area, we are responsible for that. And just when the threads are crossing the line, then you have to call it. There's a lane crosser from bullseye, blah blah blah. Makes it a little bit easier.
So the upper end of the line is on bulls 03030?
03630.
03630.
Yeah, that's a line. That's gonna be fine. Okay, thanks.
Welcome.
Okay, any more stuff? Okay, then are you guys cool with it for 13 minutes intra-flight so we can start at 9, or is it too short?
I think 3 escort is okay.
Yeah, should be okay for the deed as well.
Okay, then let's give me a heads up when your guys are done.
User left your channel.
And then let's meet at 9, and then I give a call.
What about an IVC check?
Oh yeah, good call. That's pretty.
Yeah, just let me hop into my pit first. Yeah, old man here.
Okay, yeah, I missed that obviously. Let's do just the intra-flight briefing, and then we make the IVC stuff. And when is the lander ready?
Briefing. For Sam and request QNH in inch Mercury.
QNH is 2982. 2982.
2982, copy. And aligned and ready.
Copy. Then fist 1, remove jocks. Stand by roads. Zuxia ground, fist 1, 4-ship F60 parked at Alpha. Request taxi 226 with information, Bravo.
Good afternoon, Fist 1, your number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Cougar 4-4, F16, taxiing Alpha.
Fist 1 is holding position. Okay, wir haben ja IFR-Conditions, so wie ich gerade sehe. Ich hole mal kurz das IFR-Chart raus. Für 2.6.
Ein bisschen diesig, aber IFA.
Ja, ne, eigentlich ist das easy, ne?
Ja.
Ja, fuck it, wir bleiben beim Flyplan. Also sprich, wir gehen sofort zu Steer 2. Macht eh keiner.
Cougar 4, taxi Alpha, and hold short runway 26. Cougar 4, taxi Alpha, and hold short runway 26.
We're false taxi on runway 26 via Alpha.
Ramrod 2-1, Yang Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land.
Yang Tower.
Ja, Tower. Die Schamseilig.
Das ist ja hier schon fast Formel 1.
Diese F22 schon immer wie eine Lounge-Time-Rennen geklungen. Ja.
The taxi as slow as a man can go.
Google 4-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 23660.
Over 4, push tower.
Fist 1, taxi Alpha, and hold short runway 26.
Taxi Alpha, hold short. Fist 1. And 1 is taxi.
Entry taxi. 4 taxi.
Fist 1-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 23660.
Fist is switching. Fist push 3. Fist uniform check.
3, 4.
Over 4, push departure.
Yeah. Okay, Fist ZMD, verify bullseye, 139 for 101 and Dolly Sweet.
2. Trail Alpha. Forward Alpha, Dolly Sweet.
Copy all. And Zerkshow Tower, Fist 1 for departure 26.
Fist 1, Yang Tower, wing 180 at 14 knots, runway 26. You are cleared for takeoff.
Fist 1 copies. Okay, Fist 1 line up. And 1 is rolling. FIS 1 reference tier 2.
Dist 1-1, contact departure.
FIS 1 is switching. FIS 1 push 4.
Fireboard.
Copy 4. FIS 1 uniform check.
2, 3, 4.
Structure approach FIS 1 report airborne at 360-2000.
FIS 1, Yang departure. Fly heading 065. Resume on navigation.
065 resume on navigation. FIS 1. And reference speed is 350. FIS 1 ops check. One is 2831 10.9 tanks feeding.
Two is 10.8 tanks feeding.
Okay, 3 is 11.5 tanks feeding.
4 is 283 to 11.2 tanks feeding.
Copy, let's do 10.5. And one is blind on 2.
On your 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Which is 7 o'clock. Yeah, visual.
3 has ice warning even though switched all icing on.
Yeah, set it to upper. So all on and upper. Not just auto, set it to max, so to say.
Eigentlich an.
Ja, sollte gleich weggehen. Okay, wir machen einen Left-Hand-Turn, versuchen bis auf 17.000 zu kommen. Haltet ein bisschen die Augen offen wegen Traffic. Nicht, dass wir einen überfahren.
Three icing condition disappear.
Copy. And FIS 1 check left. For orbit.
Enforce SA10 outer circle, 10 o'clock.
Copy. And Soksho Tower, FIS 1 is switching to technical. FIS push 6. FIS 1 uniform check.
2. Entry. 4.
Copy on. Screwbird 1, FIS 1, for ship F16, check in the net bullseye 122 for 106, S-Rack 19,000. And one is leveling out at 19,000. Kommt ihr hinterher oder ist der Turn kacke?
Passt.
Okay.
Dodge 3-4, Screwbird 1, contact is friendly.
Three also has 10 males outer.
Yeah, same for 1. Sieht auch so aus, als wenn alle nach oben gekommen sind, ohne Ausfälle.
Enforce has SA5 nails outer circle, 9 o'clock.
Tristan.
Copy. And let's reference steer free. Sind eine Minute zu früh, aber wir machen jetzt nicht noch keinen ganzen Turn. And all players, Fist 1 is leaving, hauling for push.
Start 3 for MC, we are beginning cap.
Okay, FIS, let's climb to block 23 to 25. You guys hear me?
2, 3, 4.
Copy. And reference Tier 4. And FIS 1 fence in. One is fenced in 9.7.
2 fenced in 9.7.
Bluebirds, Cougar 4. Cougar 4 is pushing.
3 fenced in 10.3.
4 fence in check complete, fuse stay 10.0.
Wisst ihr, dass die Harpunen schaltet doch irgendwann wieder aus, nicht so wie die haben, ne? Also man muss sie erst kurz vorher anmachen, oder?
Genau.
Alles klar.
Check.
Alles klar.
Ja, ist ausgegangen.
One is leveling out.
Start 3, Ramrod, be advised, we have jammer at pulse 280, 70 miles. Four confirmed trail formation now.
Not yet. Obwohl wir können, doch, wir können es schon machen. 1-4, go trail 15 miles. Am besten mit ein paar 90 left und 90 rights, so sollte man am schnellsten das establishen. And 1-3, go trail 10 miles. Reference speed ist ungefähr 350. Und 1-2, go trail 5 miles.
Du musst mich noch überholen. Ich bin schon so langsam, wie ich kann.
Ja, guck dir, ist hier ein bisschen deconflicted. Also 3, ich würde sagen, du drehst nach rechts, machst erstmal 90 right, so hast du ein bisschen Platz.
Cougar 4 is entering FOR from the south.
Denkt dran, euer FCA auf C zu schalten.
Sehr gern.
Denkt dran, euer FCA auf C-Mode zu schalten.
Tschüss.
Cougar 4-1 has a single group bullseye 048 65 21,000 to contact drag.
Cougar 4-1, Screwbird 1, contact ID detected.
Cougar 4-1 has target bullseye 051 66 21,000 beam east.
Okay, wir haben Threads vor uns. Wir machen einen Left-Hand-Turn und ankern hier.
Cougar 4MC, Cougar 4 is in committing bullseye 053 67 and 90,000.
Jeder für sich oder soll ich bis auf deine Position und dann links?
Versuche auf meine Position zu kommen und dann im Trail zu bleiben. MC copies, Fist 1 is anchoring 20 miles behind you.
Dodge 3-1, Screwbird 1, contact ID detected.
MC Remote 2.
Go.
MC, be advised, multiple targets attacked. Ja, war nicht so erfolgreich. There are still some active SAMs in the target area, be advised. SA-17 still active, SA-10 still active, probably SA-5 as well.
MC copies. Ja, schöne Formation, das sieht gut aus.
Forest Nails, Zoo 27, outer circle, 12 o'clock.
Dodge 3-4, Screwbird 1, contact confirmed hostile.
2 SA-10s.
Cougar 4-3, Screwbird 1, contact confirmed hostile. Dodge 3-1, Screwbird 1, contact is friendly.
Cougar 1 is Cougar 4-3, declare bullseye 06930.
Cougar 4-3, Screwbird 1, contact is outlaw.
Copy that, contact outlaw, commit.
MC to all players, 30 minutes till unloading.
Cougar 4-4, Bluebird 1, contact confirmed hostile.
Okay, wir sind jetzt ungefähr, wie weit sind wir von Stier 6 weg? 50 Meilen, ne? Sollte der C-Mode schon funktionieren, glaube ich. Ihr könnt ja mal, wenn ihr quasi in der Flucht...
Sub 33, Wagon, Bullseye 075, 35 miles, engines 21. Bye.
Wenn ihr quasi in Schiffsrichtung seid, guckt mal, ob ihr mit dem FCA schon was seht.
3 confirming, 3 targets. Aber etwas nördlich von der erwarteten Position.
Okay. MC for Cougar 4.
MC go.
Cougar say status for Fist.
We killed the Su-27 so far. Area seems to be cleared. Disregard. Nails Su-27 out of 270. Stand by.
Fist is standing by.
Ja, ich hab's ja auch, ich gehe wieder Cold.
Ja, wir sollten hier erstmal sicher sein. Wenn wir beim IP sind, wisst ihr, wie lange die Assign-Zeit ist für die Harpunen ungefähr?
Ewigkeiten, die fliegt ewig.
Nee, ich meine, wie lange sie braucht, bis sie scharf ist.
20 Sekunden mehr nicht.
Okay.
6 Sekunden ab.
Ja, weil mit U1 habe ich es noch nicht probiert. Okay, alles klar.
War zumindest heute Mittag bei mir so, als ich schon getestet habe.
Perfekt.
Wichtig ist nur lange auf den Pickel drücken.
Ja.
2 spikes, 27 outer circle, 3 o'clock. 4.
MC Ramrock.
Go.
No real indication on SA-17. SA-10 doesn't appear to be a factor. SA-2 in the target area engaged.
MC copies.
Heads up. Start. You have lane crosser Bullseye 07 40. Confirm. Start. You have that.
That copy. No, 25,000?
18,000. All crossing. Flash observed. Good kill.
Seht ihr denn irgendwas auf dem C-Mode? Ich sehe gar nichts.
Ja, ich hatte damals was so 10 Meilen westlich, nordwestlich.
Okay.
Aber diese Su-27, die mich schon gemeldet hat, gespiked hat, die ist immer noch da.
One is naked.
Jetzt ist sie langsam weg.
Wir sehen nichts im C-Mode.
Ja, ich denke, wir müssen näher ran. Vielleicht wegen Wetter und so. Denkt dran, falls ihr irgendwie eine Indikation habt mit dem TGP oder so, dass ihr einen Markpoint macht für uns, falls es nicht eindeutig ist. Stat 3 and Cougar 4 for MC, say status.
MC Cougar 4, area seems to be clear.
And Stat 3, say status.
Stat 3 has no contact.
Copy, MC to all players, Fist 1 is pressing. Okay, dann geht los. Wir machen die Runde hier noch fertig und dann pressen wir Richtung 5.
Also ich habe die Arms jetzt angemacht.
Ja. Die gehen auch irgendwann wieder aus, ne?
Also sobald du Airdrop Ground Mode verlässt oder sowas. Mehr Zeit gibt's nicht.
Alles klar.
Zumindest laut Handbuch.
Super.
Also ich bleibe jetzt auf 4,5, das sehe ich dich noch bei 5 ist vorbei.
Alles gut. Der Reference Speed ist jetzt wieder 3,50. Ich gehe wieder ein bisschen zurück. Okay, one has targets. Jetzt sieht's besser aus. Sieht aus, als wenn wir einen separierten östlichen Punkt haben. Könnt ihr das bestätigen?
Korrekt.
Cougar 1, Cougar 4-3, declaring bullseye 02388. Also mein letztes Target, wo ich da gespottet hatte, abseits war 07837.
Cougar 4-3, Screwbird 1, contact confirmed hostile.
MC Ramrod.
Go.
Ramrod anchored bullseye 068046, 29,000 ready for air-to-air duties.
Ramrod, to say again?
We are anchored at bullseye 066-045, 29,000 ready to support air-to-air.
MC copies. Do we have any harms left?
Negative.
Okay, then coordinate with Cougar and Stud.
Stud Ramrod.
Ramrod Stud.
Be advised, we are at bullseye 067-041, 29,000 ready to support.
Stud copies, we advised we had enemy contact to the north, so I suggest you go Kugel and north.
Roger, Kugel, Ramrod.
Stand by.
Stat 3 recommendation for first one.
Heads up, heads up.
Stat 3, no recommendation. Advice, ask Kugel.
Okay, Cougar for a recommendation for fist. Okay, seht ihr irgendwas auf dem SCR?
Positiv. 4 targets, that's what here for 5 targets, what here. 3 has 6 targets.
Go ahead.
1 a bit off.
No need assistance.
Please repeat.
Tiger safe, no need assistance.
No need assistance.
2 also 6 targets, 1 far eastern from Barbas.
Copy. Okay,
Ramrod, be advised, bullseye 220 at 30 miles, we had a German contact.
okay, wir machen hier das Racetrack-Pattern. Ich gehe jetzt Low-Level und gucke, ob ich ein besseres Picture kriege, okay? Ihr macht hier das Racetrack-Pattern und macht hier den Hook, okay? Und dann wieder zurück zu 5 und so weiter.
Okay. 3 copies. 2 hook left.
And MC to all players, fist one is going low level to get a better picture on carrier group.
Ramrod.
4 is nailed, 30, outer circle, 11 o'clock.
Altitude. Altitude.
And 4 is spike, 30, outer circle. Spikes, then go cold.
Cougar 4-2, Screwbird 1, contact is friendly.
Four going cold.
And fist one has 30 spike. And 1 is defensive.
Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Contact confirmed hostile.
Fist 1 is defensive.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Okay, Fist geht zurück zu Steer 4. Die Area ist heißer als gedacht.
Altitude.
4.
Chaff. Flare.
1 has 30 spike. Outer ring.
Chaff. Flare.
And 1 is missile defeated. Mit Sicherheit ist das weit nördlichste Target der Tanker. Also.
Meine Vermutung auch.
Ja. Also das habe ich kurz gesehen auf dem TGP, also das passt. Sobald ihr quasi bereit seid zum Feuern, dann können wir dieses Ziel anvisieren.
Ja, wir fliegen jetzt zu Steer Point 4 erstmal.
Ja, erstmal 4 und dann danach pressen wir zurück, weil hier sollte jetzt irgendwas kommen.
Screwbird 1.
Data.
1 is data. Fist 1 is going back to Steer 4. Area seems to be hot.
We're engaged with 4 to 30. 2 are vetted for kill. The other ones need to be assessed.
MC to all players, 50 minutes to unloading. Fist safe fuel state. One is 6.7.
2 7.2.
3 7.3.
4 6.9 now.
Okay. Ich meine sogar, wir sollten von Stier 4 schon die Möglichkeit haben zu schießen.
Confirming range.
Okay, dann lass uns wieder das Racetrack-Pattern etablieren. Left Hand und dann würde ich sagen primär 2 und 4 schießt eure Harms erstmal drauf komplett.
2. 4 confirm both at the same time.
Wenn es geht, ja.
4 say when target locked and ready.
4 turning hot.
Who is turning hot?
MC Ramrod.
Go.
Max playtime for us 5 minutes.
MC say again, Ramrod say again.
Max playtime for us 5 minutes.
MC copies, can you go to the tanker?
Yep.
2 target locked and ready.
Ja. Okay, vielleicht koordiniert euch sogar, dass ihr gleichzeitig alle 4 losschießt.
Returning hot.
Cougar MC.
Go.
First element is low on fuel.
So confirm.
We're Joker. First element could go RTB or air refueling.
MC copies, first element air-to-air refueling, and Fist is missile in the air in 30 seconds.
4 confirm north on target.
Cougar for 1.
Most north on target, yeah.
Okay, 4 is ready.
2 is
3 is ready.
Okay, then countdown 3, 2, 1, and go.
3 bruiser.
4 bruiser 2 times.
2 bruiser for 2 times.
4 Dakota.
2.
Okay, let's go back to steer point 4. And one is one-time bruiser. MC to all players. Fist one is bruiser 6 times. Time to impact is 1 minute for verification. Cougar 4 for MC. Cougar, can you give us 3 to 4 minutes to check the area if the target is destroyed?
Second element is still target site and in the area.
Copy. And stat 3 for MC?
MC come.
Stat 3 say status or lowest fuel?
Lowest fuel is 5-1 and we are 2 ship.
Copy. Stat, can you connect with Cougar 4 with the second element, with the first element?
Stat 3 copies will do.
And to all players, Fist is pressing to target area to check the target is down.
Muss aber noch in Air sein.
Wie lange fliegen die Dinger denn? Dauert ein bisschen, ne?
1,35 noch.
Alles klar.
Still on cap. advice on boarding?
Second element is still on cap, and 1 and 2 is proceeding through to the tanker.
Start 3 copies, we'll continue cap as planned.
Okay, 1-3, sollte ich keinen Erfolg haben mit der Aufklärung und ein Foto machen können, dann ist das dein Job und 2 und 4 bleiben, wo sie sind.
Say again?
Sollte ich keinen Erfolg haben mit der Aufklärung gleich, dann machst du das als nächstes und 2 und 4 bleiben, wo sie sind, oder gehen RTB, wenn sie Joker sind.
3 copies. Aber meine ist noch näher.
Ja, ich gehe jetzt Low Level und guck mir das Ganze mal an.
40 seconds remain.
Wie viel?
50 seconds.
Copy.
Altitude. Altitude.
Sag mir mal gerne die letzten 10 Sekunden an, dann kann ich entsprechend eindrehen.
Rocket of 2 should be in target.
Cougar 4-1, Screwbird 1, contact is friendly.
Raygun, Bulls, 065, 27, 21,000.
Judge 3-2, Screwbird 1, contact confirmed hostile. Agents, MiG-23.
Altitude. Altitude.
Be advised, we have MiG-23 at Bulls 073, 29, 20,000, engaging.
And Fist 1-1, I need another 30 seconds for recon. Wisst ihr, ob ein Punkt gefadet ist quasi? Ich sehe keinen mehr.
Wir sind cold.
3 checking.
Screwbird 1, Cougar 4-3, declare bullseye 08336, Angels 1-8.
Fox 3, Bullseye 08434 at 20,000.
Cougar 4-3, Screwbird 1, contact confirmed hostile. Agents, MiG-23.
Altitude. Altitude.
Ich sehe auch einen Point faded.
Ja, ich sehe es. Alles erledigt.
Chat. Flare.
Sollen wir nochmal Visual checken?
Habe ich gerade. Ich war gerade auf 12 Mann ran, es brennt.
Low.
War es wirklich der Tank?
Ja.
Ich habe nämlich noch kurzzeitig einen Frachter weiter nördlich gesehen, deswegen frage ich.
Ich sehe keinen weiteren Frachter. MC to all players, Miller time. Target destroyed.
Ramrod, RTB.
Cougar 4, Military.
I request permission to launch second.
Ja. Mache ich auch. Haut alles raus, was ihr habt.
The 3, 2-ship MiG-23 destroyed.
sicheren Ready eigentlich oder nicht bei der Waffe?
And one is one-time bruiser, referencing Steer 4.
Caution. Caution. Data.
Be aware of
Sentry, MC, we're returning to base.
MC copies.
MC Rambo 2, 7 for tower.
Copy. Okay, let's reference. Let's see. Let's reference Tier 1. Straight.
3, 4.
And one is at fly level 15, climbing for 200. Uh, 230, sorry. And fist go echelon left loose. Hey, an Tinker können wir natürlich auch gehen. Habt ihr Bock?
Bock schon, aber ich glaube, da warten wir jetzt halt bis.
Ja, ist ein guter Test. Also wegen mir können wir das gerne machen.
Okay.
Ja, aber nicht bis zur Vergasung. Wenn wir sehen, dass es bis 3000 Remain nicht klappt, dann gehen wir weg.
Genau. Also wir rufen ihn erstmal nicht und mal gucken, wie schnell es geht für uns. One is leveling out at engines 2-4. Ich bete, dass wir das Richtige getroffen haben. Aber es sah so aus.
Ach, ich habe kurz einen anderen gesehen. Bin jetzt unsicher. Ich habe meine letzte dann nochmal bis auf das östlichste geschossen, nordöstlichste oder mal sehen.
Ja.
Ja, war es denn ein Containerschiff oder was sollte es sein?
Ein Tanker.
Ach so.
Also den ich dann rechts gesehen hatte, wo ich gecallt habe, der war irgendwie etwas flacher nämlich als diese anderen. Naja, Atmen wird uns zeigen.
Das Tape wird es zeigen. Aber prinzipiell hat das erstmal gut funktioniert alles.
Screwbird 1, Cougar 4-3, request final picture before checking out for Socjo approach.
Cougar 4-3, Screwbird 1, picture clear.
With a picture clear, Cougar 4-3.
Star 3, switching uniform 4.
Wo sieht so aus, als wenn alle nach Hause gehen, ne?
Ja, dann üben wir das Tanken mal in deiner Mission.
Bitte?
Ja, sieht wirklich so aus, dann üben wir das Tanken halt in einer von deiner Missions.
Ja.
Colonne war richtig, oder?
Ja.
Ah, okay. Dann muss ich wechseln.
And nailed this is 30 outer circle, 5 o'clock.
Ja, same. Da kommt die Kavallerie.
Block?
Ich sagte, da kommt die Kavallerie. Okay, one is at say few, one is at 4.1.
2, 5.4.
And 3, 5.1.
4.5, short me Joker.
Okay, dann lass uns doch RTB gehen, machen wir aber anders. Dann melden wir uns jetzt ab. And Fist 1, the screwboat Fist 1 is checking out for Zokshow. And Fist push uniform 4.
Or Joker.
Copy. Fist uniform check.
3, 4.
Copy 2, 3. And Fist 1 fence out. One is fence out 3.9.
2 is fenced out 5.1.
3 fenced out 5.9.
4 fence out check complete, fuse state 4.4.
Copy. Then Fist reference 170 and nose down 5. 350 knots.
Structural approach. Cougar 43 is a 2-ship, F-16, 28 miles northeast of the airport. To get information, anchor 26.
Okay, 1-2, can you get ATIS for us?
Good afternoon, Cougar 43, Yang approach.
8 was
approach, runway 26. Welcome back.
leaving frequency for 826.
10.
Cougar 43.
Be aware 3 switching side for Echo Lim.
4 macht Platz.
Die 4 sehe ich gar nicht, ich sehe nur die 2 über mir.
3 2-ship and destination is 8 miles southeast of runway for directed approach, runway 26. 4 is on your left side, 2 is far behind.
Get a clearance before landing. Ramrod 22, contact tower, switch 23660.
And Zokshow approach, Fist 1 for ship F-16, 30 miles in from the northwest, request a wide break for 26. Information Bravo.
1-1, Yang approach, that's negative, 2 traffic, contact approach.
Copy. Okay, dann machen wir kein straight, dann machen wir kein Overhead Approach, sondern straight in. And Fist 1 Yang approach, request direct in for 26 with information Bravo.
Start 3 on final, runway 26. 3 miles out.
Good afternoon, 1-1, Yang approach, continue inbound, a straight in approach, runway 26, welcome back. QH 1010.
1010 Fist 1. Okay, 1-4, dann müssen wir wieder in Trail, 1-4 go Trail 3 miles.
4.
Altitude.
Ja, ich glaube, wir haben 2 verloren. 2, bist du noch da?
2 is back on Victor with 8 information.
Copy, dann guck dein Heading 170.
A2, active runway is 26 with instrument approach. Wind is 18027 knots.
3-1, Yang Tower, next time get a clearance before landing.
Copy. Okay, 1-2, dann guck, dass du dein Heading wieder kriegst. Wir sind auf 170. Und wir machen straight in approach. Sprich, du musst dich selbst melden.
Okay.
Da du jetzt ein bisschen außerhalb der Formation bist, wir sind jetzt in Sway-Formation und gehen straight in for 26.
Yang Tower. Next time, get a clearance before landing. 3-2, contact tower. Switch to 23660. Google 4-3, contact tower for landing. Switch to 23660.
Switching to tower, Google 4-3.
Show approach here is Cougar 1 and 2. Inbound for landing from the northeast at 16 tons.
Okay, we are leveling out at 4,000.
Cougar 4-4, contact tower for landing. Switch to 23660. Good afternoon, Cougar 4-1, Yang approach. Continue inbound for straight in approach, runway 26. Welcome back.
Reichen auch 2 Miles, ich sehe euch so noch einigermaßen.
Ja, alles gut.
Cougar 4-1, contact tower for landing. Switch to 23660.
Cougar, push tower.
Cougar 4-2, contact tower for landing. Switch to 23660.
And referencing 260. And fist 1, push uniform 3.
3. Land, Cougar 4-3.
And Cougar, Dockshow Tower, fist 1-1, request straight in for 26. And one is throttle to idle.
Yang Tower, continue inbound for runway 26, report on final.
And one is standby brakes and brakes now.
Cougar 4-4, Yang Tower, continue inbound for runway 26, report on final.
And Dockshow Tower, fist 1-1, on final 9 miles for 26.
Cougar 4-1 is on final 3 miles.
Cougar 4-2 is on final 5 miles.
Cougar 4-1, Yang Tower, wing 180 at 15 knots, runway 26, cleared for landing, check gear down. Fist 1-2, Yang Tower, continue inbound for runway 26, report on final. Fist 1-3, Yang Tower, continue inbound for runway 26, report on final. Cougar 4-2, Yang Tower, continue inbound for runway 26, report on final. Cougar 4-4, contact globe, switch to 4040.
Contacting ground.
Cougar 4-2, Yang Tower, wing 180 at 15 knots, runway 26, cleared for landing, check gear down.
Dockshow Tower, fist 1-1, on final 6 miles.
Contact globe, switch to 4040. Fist 1-1, Yang Tower, continue inbound for runway 26.
And 1-4, check, I'm on your 9 o'clock level.
Cougar 4-1, clear of the active.
3 on the camping visual.
1-1, Yang Tower, wing 180 at 15 knots, runway 26, cleared for landing, check gear down. Cougar 4-1, contact globe, switch to 4040.
This one on final 3 miles.
Fifth 1-4 on final 4 miles.
I think the length of the runway.
Cougar 4-2, contact low, switch to 4040.
One is down left side.
Fist 4-2 on final.
Fist 1-4, Yang Tower, continue inbound 4, runway 26, report on final. Fist 1-2, Yang Tower, wing 180 at 15 knots, runway 26, cleared for landing, check gear down.
So viel Platz hätte ich nicht gebraucht.
Yeah. Fist 1-1 is clearing the active via Charlie.
Fist 1-1, contact low, switch to 4040.
Fist is switching. Okay, wir warten hier am Ende des IOAs. Seid ihr schon alle unten? Nee, ne?
Ich bin rechts von der.
4-2 Touchdown.
Problem vorhin war, du bist so schnell langsamer geworden. Ich habe das nicht geschafft, so langsam zu werden und bin fast vom Himmel gefallen. Deswegen bin ich dann ein bisschen rechts und habe dich dann wieder vorbeigelassen.
Oh, alles gut. Ich habe an meiner Landung auch verkackt.
Der hat seit lang mal wieder eine ALS-Landung gemacht. Das Scheiß hatte ich das sofort.
Okay, ich rolle ihn mal los. And Fist 1 is requesting taxiing back.
Fist 1-1, taxi to the ramp. You're cleared all the way in.
Hatten wir schon Switch auf 2?
Ja. Hatte ich aber nicht gesagt. Da hast du recht.
Ah, okay.
Aber ich fahre jetzt hier rechts rein, nehmt einfach den nächsten Shelter. Oder vielleicht nimmt noch einer den rechts von mir, dann passen wir alle 4 hier hin.
Ich bin schon vorbei und nehme nichts von der.
Okay, first we can maybe go through the flight so we don't do any it's too late, so we don't monitor all hits and stuff. Fist, our flight went well. Game plan was to attack the target area from the northeast of the FAR. We were pretty sure we found the tanker because it was just a single dot in the FCR, which was most north. And to make sure that we have the right target, I was going try to go low level and get a picture with a sensor, which I got, but yeah, it was a wrong one. So we have to say the flight was good, and but we fucked up. So we destroyed the supply ship of the carrier group, not the tanker. So as you can see here, we attacked this one, or no, it was this one, the supply ship, but the tanker was between. And the supply ship and the tanker looks pretty similar in the sensors or in the TGP. So we fucked up and destroyed the supply ship instead. But yeah, that was pretty successful, so it is destroyed, definitely. But the main task is not succeeded, so our goal is not, not successful. So, but the rest was cool. The other guys did a great job. Short story from Fist. Let's go with Ramrod. So I just switched to Kolbe. Stand by. Kolbe.
Roger. Yeah. I hope. No, that was not what I was trying to say. Let me start from the beginning. Can you please? No, let it be. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Our plan was to destroy a couple of SA2s and both SA5s with STBs, and we tried to suppress the SA17s and the SA10. So what went well, multiple SA2s have been destroyed from the both SA5s, just the square pairs instead of the pile of Bs. Although both have been attacked, just the square pairs were destroyed with STBs, so that was not working good. The SA-17 was not really showing up in the target area. We had multiple indications of SA-10s, but they appear to not be a threat. We shot our harms to SA2s, which was working due to the new 345 introduced changes to the harm mechanism. Turned out to be a bit difficult. But in the end, I'm very happy that we could destroy some of the SAMs, at least, and give our escorts a little bit more room for maneuvering. And yeah, I think that's it. All in all, it could have went better, to be honest. But yeah, we all survived. I think we had not so many losses from SAM sides, and so I'm happy that it turned out to be a good mission.
Cool. Who's next? Stud? Wolfman.
Yeah, so we started out as a 4-ship. We had the southern cap, and basically we're watching Wonsan and Kumni.
I just tried to find you. Was it?
No,
we're in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, the main action is actually a little bit before.
Earlier, yeah. You should go back to 5:18 something.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
there we go. You see, you see the J11 incoming.
Yeah, and now Watchman number 4.
which was who?
Gector.
Yeah.
So he killed one J11, but got shot down by the retaliation.
Yeah.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. So I understand that he can't speak English, but I had no idea of what was going on. I expected him to be behind me, and he wasn't.
So
Was
he's in a two-circle fight right now.
He's in a two-circle fight with a J11. I could have easily popped down and get an M9X on his tail.
Mhm.
But I was totally unaware about what was going on. So J11 killed him when he tried to separate and had me in plain sight.
Okay, but yeah, he violated MAR, and the other element should have supported it. He shouldn't have turned in hot.
So you see, floater missing that J11. It was on the deck, and it was me then turning away from it, and I was not even aware of that fight. So
yeah, but Wolfman, you were in a better position, so Gector turns back in makes no sense.
Gector does not speak English, so we have absolutely no comms. So there is no way.
But there must be some common tactics, right? He should know that you're in a grinder.
Well, I can repeat myself. He doesn't speak English, so you don't get any concepts across, and you cannot adjust dynamically to any developing situation.
He doesn't even reply with 4 to acknowledge that he has understand.
But is it okay? So, but isn't that then he makes himself dangerous for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
As much as I like to play with him because he's actually got pilot, but you can't communicate with him.
Yeah.
That's a bit tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a hard, it's hard to say, you cannot fly with us because but it's
but then come up with another role that's maybe a single ship or something.
Correct, yeah. That was also my idea to say, let's say you are the cavalry for us, something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, let him act independent.
Yeah.
Because in a clean BVI engagement, he would have locked the J11 and noticed what was going on. And I also noticed that engagement, and I was ready to support it. But I think if you go back, you actually see me locking that J11, but assuming it was that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the furball, if he can't call out where he is relative to the hostile, then how would you know even what to look and which one to pick out in that fight? I mean, unless you have good eyeballs on it.
So that is the point where we got floater.
Yeah.
Assuming he is the suit 27.
Do you give any head-ups to Ramrod? Because,
No, I had multiple positive IFF bags. And so I only saw Queen replies, and I also saw Gector's IFF, which I assumed to be part of the flight with a floater.
No.
I had multiple queens in front of me, and all weather contacts came back as queen.
Okay, but what I want to say is, so you were aware of fists of Ramrod's position, and you had to inform them. So press east, because shit is incoming. That because floater had a lot of luck, in this.
Yeah, I noticed that fight and thought it was over because the enemy contacts faded, they were gone, and I only had queen contacts, and that's why I turned left, because I had some further away spike from 27 somewhere out there far away, and no enemy contacts inside. Do you see me turning into that fight again? And I was aware of that J11, which died then, and the other J11 disappeared on my radar. Yeah, I locked that one, and yeah, that other one disappeared from my side.
Yeah.
And I only had queen contacts coming back from the IFF.
Okay. And maybe, yeah, because when I was taxiing, I saw it then. Oh shit, we didn't talk about data link. So and then I would maybe it was a good the next time we do it this way. If an escort flight is dictated to escorted flight, so only those 2 flights have a connection. You know that you can warn the others. So like you are too close, go back. Something like this.
Yeah, the whole situation is purely because Gekto doesn't speak English, and I can't. I don't blame it for the situation, but it's a bit difficult to coordinate the flight with the number 4 that doesn't respond. So I think we should plan him as a singleton.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lessons learned. Okay. We will do that in the future.
Yeah. If you see his flying, he's actually good.
He's good. Yeah. He's defending well.
Yeah.
As an idea, do we have some pilots who speak Russian?
I asked him if he has any friend or something who can translate a little bit, during the flight or whatever, but he didn't have any. So, but I don't know any Russian BMS guy except him.
That's the problem. It's a little bit deeper because, as far as I see, he even didn't understand the briefing. So I don't know how he knows what she has to do or he has to do.
Well, he could maybe use Google Translate to take the document.
He do it this way. That's correct. So he he wrote me that he understood everything, but that's briefing and then acting is 2 different parts. So.
Yeah, I think I really think his English level is on the same level as my Swedish is between A1 and A2 level, and he can talk about his name and understand most of it, but can't really reply on it.
Yeah.
On the other hand, in a year or so, maybe his English abilities will have been improved, and so I think it's getting better and better each time. So yeah. But it's also we have to discuss, of course, if it does make sense to include him into a flight if he doesn't understand the thing. So,
yeah. But what about give him a table of basic words?
Yeah, for example, I think Madin speaks a little bit of Russian, so.
The only Russian he spoke was "I don't speak Russian," and he did that very fluently.
Yeah, and he didn't even know if that was really "I don't speak Russian" or "Please give me food."
Alex, didn't we have
that's a start.
Former MiG-21 pilot in our squad?
We? I have no idea.
So he can say altimeter, airspeed, and AOA.
No,
you
I
personally
thought we had a MiG-21 pilot in our squad.
Yeah, I think the best would be if he has a guy in a flight which also speaks Russian and English, so they are one team. They can then internally communicate in Russian.
Yep.
Or maybe they can be the red air. So we can hear their comms, but we can understand the comms.
Yeah, even if you listen to it, yeah, probably.
That's too realistic.
For the real feeling,
Yeah, and we'll all be dead because he's actually a good fighter. If you see, single ship, he just didn't know how to get the 9X out.
Yes, that's okay. I will probably die every time in every mission, so why not?
We need victims.
We have a lot of them. Look at the channel.
So I don't know why I cannot play back forward or backward, but I have to switch to the server. Oh, what a shit. Okay, step by. Kolbe, do you have something to add?
What?
To your flight? To your sexual life?
Many greetings from
Did I switch
Brisha,
the
by the
channel?
way.
Too much detail. Too much detail.
Kobo only had 2 beers, so it will be
he's not
politically correct debriefing.
He's not cool enough right now.
Not on the right level.
Not at the right level.
Then I would say let's go. Or do you have something different, Wolfman, to add?
Well, there was one line crossing happening, which Bloodhound announced, and Hoover managed to fight successfully. And after that, basically when the mission was militime already, we had a 2-ship MiG-23, which you can see in the top left, and we fought that flight successfully, so yeah. So that's the MiG-23 engagement.
Oh, there we go, yeah. Okay. So this went well. I only can see very stuttered screen here, but okay.
So it's moving.
So this flight was a success, I think. For you,
yeah.
Or
well, we lost half of the flight. I mean, so far we didn't have too much fire coming our way, so I think it was good that we were in the south.
no, I threw all the fire on me.
Yeah. And yeah, we landed, and I'm grateful for having a great wingman. Fuel was sufficient as well, so
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, well done by the flight lead as well. Great job, Stella.
Okay, then Cougar was Bloodhound. Let's search him. Boom, Bloodhound. There we go.
Cougar's mic muted.
Ah, Bloodhound is.
Yeah, we are. No problem.
Heavy?
Bloodhound, can you maybe remote this? Because from the server side, this is totally shit.
Unable. You have to pick me as an instructor. Yes, okay. Ding. I will some words. At the beginning, we had several situational awareness issues due to IDM. We fixed the main threats, but it was not in that way I planned it. But let's take a look at it.
Is the screen supposed to move, or?
Yeah, he moves. He should move. Yeah.
No, stop at that point.
Okay, I don't get any updates anymore.
Same here.
Okay.
All good.
Tech,
all good.
Tech looks like you're not connected.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Weird. Did it drop me off? It looks like I'm seeing everybody connected. Okay, I'll just drop off.
Same here.
Oh wait. Just
reconnect. Yes.
Yes, I'm with Runner. He's not in the list. And while everybody's reconnecting, just a quick question. So data link hosting, was that working for everybody then?
No. The problem was I haven't the number 2 on IDM, and number 3 hasn't got the number 4 on its IDM, and that was really, really hard sometimes for me to give right decisions to recommit or to go cold or things like that. That was hard for me. Tech, you already here?
Yeah, Tech is back.
Okay, Tech is back. Okay, that's the first group which appeared when we arrived at our FEOR. It was a single group J11.
Is the screen moving, or? Oh yeah, I see
Now
it.
it's moving. The group was maneuvering. Now going group maneuver range, and we shared that group, so Coilo 1 Fox 3 on the lead arm, valid for kill, and Cougar 4-1 single Fox 3 on the trail arm, also valid for kill. Okay, then we tried to establish the cap.
User in your channel timed out.
That was tech.
Okay, this is Bloodhound.
Yeah, nice
you're
one.
still there?
Yeah. Coily, go ahead.
So just go back a little bit.
Back a little bit.
Up. Now, just a little bit more. Okay, now the issues begin because I have no idea why people would like to say fairy tales over the UHF, but this killed or was a problem for us when you go ahead, Bloodhound, because there was no change or no chance for Bloodhound to give any call over VHF or UHF for this situation now, and so this is a problem that we're getting lost because he's committed to the very close J11 on the was it 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, yes. And now Bloodhound is committing because he has no chance to give me a call that he is committing on this group. And this, no, we lost completely the formation at this time.
Yeah.
And this was just caused by too many traffic on UHF, as always.
And then the second point was I had no SA that Stud was engaging that group because the IDM was not working correctly, and that J11 was exactly on the boundary on the line. So I had to make a decision because this threat was so close. So I decided to commit on that. Couldn't make a call to my number 2 that I'm committing on that. We have to keep the tactical channel clean. So I saw that...
Can you blame me or clear me in that situation?
No, I can't. I don't know who was talking on the tactical channel this time. The DIT was very, very active on that channel, and MC as well. I don't know. And I can't see. Usually, you see when you track the target and shooting the target. I can see that. I should see that on an IDM, but there is nothing. And they were very, very close to me, so I decided to commit on that. Yeah. And
yeah, but then again, it's better to double kill than to not kill and get killed.
No, the problem was that Coyle has no idea what I did. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So we try to re-establish the cap, and then the second element called out another group that was the A50 there. Okay, stop. Sorry. Going back. Then a single group popped up very, very low. I called that out, and I was not sure if Coyle shot at them.
Yes.
Yes, okay. In that case, same procedure as last time. Cougar 4-1, single Fox 3 on J15, valid for kill. And that seems to be the same for Cougar 4-2. Yep, both splashed. 10 times forward, not 20 times forward. So next issues, rejoin without IDM, back to cap.
Yes, in this case we was already low on fuel, yes, below 3,000, and decided to go to the tanker.
Yeah, and then the second element split up into individual aircraft for the cap.
Alright, what is
So tech and
control,
runner
control left. Where is tech?
Yeah, I put my number 4 at 1.5 miles distance. So we started to take over the cap with just the 2 ship.
Here we are.
I think this is the RTB call already.
Yeah, we were middle of time when we had the MiG-23 engagement.
Right.
Okay, as a summary for Cougar 4-1, it was okay, but it could be better. Better SA. I was sometimes a little bit nervous, but yeah, well, we survived. We killed some aircraft. Okay. Okay, that's it, Cougar 4.
Okay. Was anyone at the tanker? So this.
Yes, it's working. Yes.
Cougar 4
there we see it. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Any freezes? Any stuff? Anything we should send some dump or something? So no issues.
Only for Cougar 4-1, it went everything fine. BMS worked perfectly. My cockpit did everything I want.
No. ATC did not give me clearance for overhead approach. So that's a big bug.
That's a nice change for once.
It gave us not,
but it's bad weather. It shouldn't give you clearance.
Yeah, it's
clearance
IFR,
for
like
formation landing.
Yes, we made a formation landing.
Yeah,
but we didn't
with
care.
an overcast, it's IFR recommended.
Yeah, but he said
straight
it's
in.
because of traffic, not because of weather. So.
Okay, but normally IFR, no overhead, no formation landing. But
correct, yeah.
But do you saw the trailers? Can you go back a little bit, Platon?
Bye.
So there was this was perfect timing because from Wildman, because when you maybe scroll a little bit back, when the first J-15 started, maybe I don't know 5:30 or something. Can you? I try to go back. There we go.
Yeah, the interceptors are appearing.
Yeah, it was like perfect timing. So we left the area, and then those guys came in. So timing was perfect. The mission was, I think, it was well executed, mostly. But yeah.
The mission was really cool.
Not
really
successful.